Hey, good morning, guys. Papa Dan here. How's everybody this fine Friday morning? Hey, I got just a quick channel update and an update on the Strike Rouge. Show you where I'm at on that. And let's get started. So, first thing, right on the top of the list, I owe an apology and a shout out to somebody. Brian, the Atomic Dog. I knew I was forgetting when I made that video thanking everybody for the videos that they've made about my disappearance. I knew I was forgetting somebody, and Brian, I do apologize. That video you put up with Neum and the movie Taken, that was awesome. That was really good, the way you blended my videos in with that. That was awesome. So anyways, I want to thank you, Brian. That was great. I got a really big kick out of that. The other two shout outs that I want to do are for two new guys in the community. I don't know how to put links onto my videos. And I mean, I'm probably the most computer illiterate guy on YouTube. But at the end of this video, I will have their names up so that you can see the correct spelling and everything for them. But the first one is Nate Martin. And he's got a couple of videos up. Relatively new guy. He just subbed me and I subbed him back. Seems like a really nice guy and a good builder too. So check him out, Nate Martin. And the second guy, I've actually been chatting with this guy for quite some time now, even going back while I was gone, because he contacted me. He was also building a Venom. If you remember the Venom vinyl figure that I did. So he was also building a Venom, and he had some questions for me and whatnot. So we've been chatting quite a bit. Really nice guy. His name is Ron. His YouTube channel name is Modler's Junkyard. All one word, Modler's Junkyard. So check him out. He does have some videos up. I'm building his Venom, and he's doing some really cool stuff with his little diorama base that he's making for it, with making a rock wall behind him and cutting it out of styrofoam and everything, showing you how to do that. I mean, it's really cool. So check out his channel too, Modler's Junkyard. So, two funny stories to tell you, and then we'll get to the Gundam update. First story. The box that this big guy was sent in, I showed. Let me take a wild guess who that would be. Of course, Tommy. The guy has got the timing of I don't know what. Good going, Colonel Reb. You got another one in there. So anyway, speaking of Tommy, that was right on cue there, buddy. I was showing him the box that this Gundam was shipped in, just because I thought it was kind of a weird box to put a Gundam in. But if I can hold it up here, because it is a good sized box, but if I can hold it up here to where you can see the side of the box, it says seasoned seaweed. Seaweed? I mean, okay. So like I said, just kind of a funny thing to send a Gundam in. So I took a picture of it, sent it to Tommy. Tommy, being quick-witted that he is, immediately sends me back another text saying, So if you do that as box stock, does that mean you have to paint it green? So anyways, funny story. The other story also includes Tommy. And what that, I told Tommy, I was joking around with him while we were texting. Okay, Tommy, enough. Good grief. I told Tommy that just kind of, I was texting him some pictures of what I've gotten done so far. And I jokingly told him I was kind of tossing around some diorama ideas. I pretty much know what I'm going to do, but I was just kind of tossing around some ideas with him that I was going to use for this big guy. And one of them was, I said, picture this. It's like decades after the Gundam Wars, okay, where these guys were used in their wars. Whatever. I don't know a whole lot about the Gundam storyline. So, but picture it as decades after the Gundam Wars. You've got an explorer just coming up over a ridge. And he looks down and he sees this old, rusted out shell of a Gundam. I mean, his arm is broke off and sitting on the ground next to him or something, all rusted out, and you'll see like wires, rusted out wires, and just hanging out of his arm or out of his chest or something, just all rusted and gunked up. So, and then I said it was kind of picture the very last scene of the original Planet of the Apes, where all of a sudden he comes across the Statue of Liberty, half buried and everything. Then it dawns on him where he is. Something kind of along those lines. So, again, Tommy texts me back right away, and he says, "What? You're going to spend that kind of money on that model, and you're going to rust it up and junk it up? You're out of your mind." So anyways, I thought that was kind of funny too. But I am seriously thinking about that, but it won't be for this big guy. I'll get another smaller one, and I'll do something along those lines. So I think that would be kind of a cool diorama. So, okay, let's get on to the important stuff here. Let me grab my camera and spin it around here. I'll get this big old box of sprue out of the way and show you what I got done so far, all right? Hang on, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. And one thing that I did forget to show you when I was doing the inbox review, and I showed you all the sprue and all the parts and everything that came with this kit, I forgot to show you the instructions, the decals. And you actually get two different types of decals. You get a small rub-on sheet there. That's what this is here, is the rub-on sheet. Then you get this big old sheet of other decals here, and I don't think these are water transfers. I don't know. I haven't opened it yet, so I haven't looked real close at them. But I'm not sure if these are water transfers or if it's stickers. I've heard, watching videos on YouTube, I've heard that they do come, that some kits come with water slide and some kits come with stickers. So I got to open this up and see what they are. But I'll let you, if they are stickers, then what I'm thinking I might do is I'm going to try and scan these and then print them out as water slide decals. But the only problem with that is it's got the white. So, you know, a lot of this stuff, like the 210 there, those little heads there, and a lot of this little writing is all in white. So, not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. But anyways, I mean, maybe I can use the stickers for those and then, use water slide decals for the other ones. I don't know. I got a ways to go yet before I have to worry about that. So, okay, let's get on to the good stuff here. These are the feet, and I mean, they are good sized feet. So, but those are the feet, and this is the upper part of the thighs, like his thighs going down to, this is going to be right into his knee right here, or maybe just above his knee, something like this. Will be the area of his knee right here. And if I can do this one-handed, because these parts are really stiff, kind of watch the movement right up in here. I mean, if you want to talk about the articulation of this build, see if I can do it here. The way those parts moved and everything, and you got this like little hydraulic part in there that pops up, and then I don't know if I'll get it to go back. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, I mean, a lot of articulation in this. And you can see the detail that's on it. A lot of detail. Now this one it's just built. This one I've actually done some dry brushing on. And I hope it comes out on camera so that you can see it. So I'm really quite excited about the way the dry brushing has come out. And I think it's looking really good as far as making the plastic look like metal. But I'll put them down next to each other here. And then hopefully you can see the difference in them, and that way it'll show up a little bit better. So, but it's going together really quickly, and typical Bandai kit, no problems whatsoever with fit or pieces not fitting and not going together right. I mean, everything has been perfect with this kit. I cannot complain at all about that. The only thing that I'm not real sure about is all this detail painting that you do is, or that I'm doing to make that look like steel or metal for his frame. His foot is exactly the same way, and you can see it's all covered up. I mean, by the time you put his outer shell on, it's all covered up. You can't see it. So it's kind of like, do I really spend the time doing this and then cover it up? I mean, I suppose when I've taken it to a show or something like that, then I could display it like you do a car with the hood up or the hood off, and just maybe pick a panel or two to have off of his outer shell so that you can see the detail underneath it. But I'm going to have them in a diorama, so it wouldn't really look right to have those pieces of the shell missing. So I don't know. I guess doing it this way, I know it's done, and if anybody ever wanted to see it, I could show it to them. So we'll see. And one other thing that I wanted to show you that's really kind of amazing. This is the Gundam that I just finished building that I did in that last video. And look at the size of this guy's foot compared to the full-size Gundam, or the full Gundam on the other one. This is just his foot. So yeah, he's going to be a big boy. So anyways, that's the update that I've got. I'm going to start. I hadn't dry brushed this one yet because I wanted to show you the difference between the two. So I'm going to get this one dry brushed, and then I've got some other parts that I need to get the red painted on. Because if you remember, this was all pink, is the way it comes. This was a dark pink, and this was a lighter pink. So pretty much what I'm doing is whatever is dark pink is going to be dark red, and then the light red will be what is ever the light pink. And the way I'm getting the two different shades is I used a gray primer over the dark pink and a white primer on the light pink. And then I'm using the same paint. It's the Testors Aztec red, and that's just using the gray primer and the white primer. That's the two different shades of red you come up with. So that's how I'm painting this guy. So okay, I think that's about it. I've rambled on long enough. So can't think of anything else. Don't think I'm forgetting anything this time. Don't forget the 3 guys that you need to go check out. For you newer guys, Brian Atomic Dog. For all the older guys, I know you all know who he is. Great builder and makes some really, really good videos. And the 2 new guys that I want all the older guys to go check out, Nate Martin and Modler's Junkyard. And like I said, I'll have the spelling of their channel names up right at the end of this. Alright, thanks guys, and we'll see y'all on the next update. Have a good day and a good weekend. Bye.